starting a 3-part series for Thanksgiving, and I thought first of all we'd tackle one of the Thanksgiving favorites, stuffing. So I know everybody really loves cornbread stuffing in Texas, but my grandparents were from another state a little bit further north from here, and we always had bread stuffing. So we would have French bread that had been cubed and a different mixture of vegetables. So this is just a little bit of onion and celery, also some mushrooms, and I've also got some diced up apple in here. So I'm just going to saute these until they're soft. And then there's also some other fun ingredients in this stuffing. There's a little bit of dried cranberry and some toasted pecan. So there's tons of flavor going through this stuffing. I'm also going to get my herbs in at this point too. This is just a little thyme, rosemary, and chopped up sage. I use all fresh ingredients for this. So I've got my vegetables sauteed, and here I've got a loaf of French bread that I just cubed, and I let it dry out in an oven that was turned off overnight. It'll get nice and stale that way. I've also put in some dried cranberries, some chopped fresh parsley, and a few pecans. So I'm going to get this tossed up. You don't want to overmix your stuffing too much because it will start to get soggy on you. And this is my vegetable mixture that we sauteed with all of our herbs and our apples, some mushrooms, onions, and celery. And then I've got a couple of eggs. That helps bind everything together in the oven. And then you're just going to bring in your broth. You're probably going to want about 2 cups of broth. You know, just kind of eyeball it. Don't want it to be too mushy, and you don't want the bread to still be too dry. So after you do that, you have your casserole pan. I've lined it with a little bit of butter, and then you're just going to get this in. And what I love about doing it this way too is there's lots of top surface, so it gets nice and crusty on the top. And so after about 30 minutes, if it's freshly made, or an hour if you've refrigerated it overnight, this is what you come out with. So this is a wonderful bread stuffing. So if you want to try a little bit something different this year, this recipe will be in the Tyler paper on Wednesday in the flavor section, or on CBS19.tv.